This instrument that you see behind me is called a multi-filter rotating shadowband radiometer. Essentially, the instrument that we just saw that looks highly sophisticated in terms of having arms and things that block the sun, well, this instrument actually does very similar things. That little band which you see rotating around here, it's going to stop. Basically, we have a computer program in there that tells us where the sun is in the sky. So that little band is going to stop just so that it shadows the sun, and we're going to measure the diffuse component of radiation. Then it's going to move to the bottom, and we're going to measure the total radiation, and by subtracting total and diffuse, we get direct. So we actually measure the amount of radiation that's coming along from that direction, which is the solar disk, basically. Now, this instrument differs slightly from the ones we just saw. It differs because inside that little canister there are 7 small filters which record bits of radiation that are, and you know, I guess the best way to put it, we could say it in scientific ease, we could say 10 nanometer bands, but the better way of saying it is we measure little chunks of radiation in each of the wavelength bands, ranging from blue all the way through red, and actually a little bit that we can't see on the blue side and a little bit that we can't see on the red side. So we measure little bits of radiation, but we discretize that radiation into what wavelength and what amount of radiation is coming from that wavelength. So it's actually a spectral measurement, but it's a narrow band spectrum.